How to know if someone is worth the wait or nah. Yeah, we're talking about that today on Read for Filth Therapy because I have a channeled message for the tribe and I'm trying to see how the best way to give it. The channeled message is about people who are waiting on somebody. If you're waiting for someone to change, if you're waiting for someone to be what you want them to be, so that they will be your mate or your soulmate or your divine mate, I want you to know right now that love is easy. Love is not something that takes effort. So if you are having to work at keeping passion alive, if you have to work at keeping this person loving you, if you have to work at keeping this person focused on you, then no, they're not worth the wait. They're a nah. Someone that's worth the wait is going to show you what you're waiting for. Not only that, but they're going to show you that it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Worth the wait. I've been in a situation once where I was waiting for someone. And I waited. I waited so long that the person fucking married twice before they even looked in my direction. Mind you, they were married when I got with them initially. So you have to understand the stupidity that I felt that I was rolling around in. But when I look back, I say it wasn't stupidity. I was being emotionally manipulated. I thought this person was separated from their wife, only to find out they were not. That they just didn't live in the same state because they had to work in different states. But they did come together behind my back, which I didn't know. This person also had a friend who needed a visa and told their friend that they could marry me to get it. Found out later they did that because they thought their friend asked to marry me to get their visa because me and their friend was having an affair. Then I continued to wait while stuck in the marriage with this person's friend. They went off and married someone else saying that they too needed their visa and could not wait for me after they put me in the situation. Make it make sense, y'all. But you know, the part you really got to make sense of is you were still there, Amina. You were still there waiting. Yes, I was. So from there, and every woman that this man went on to, they knew of me. He would tell them, oh, she's my love. Amina is my love. Oh, she's the one I really love. She's the one I love. And they would all hate me, give me evil looks when I would see them. Because me and this person was so tight, I was still around. I was hanging out with friends. I was invited to their friends' weddings. And so I had to see their new people. And at the same time, they would still try to creep with me. And I would allow it. Why? Because I thought this person and this love was so meant to be that it was worth the wait. And after that relationship went sour, they came running back, just as I thought, crying to me about what this person did to them, how they did them wrong, how they used them, and how they're still using them even after the divorce. This person is using their last name and they don't like it and they're making money off of them and blah, blah, blah. And I sat there and I was an ear. And ignoring the fact that this person left me to marry this person. So back together again, having an affair, because mind you, you never heard me say that the first wife was divorced. No. And he turns around and has another relationship. So finally I walk away. But I don't walk too far because his current girlfriends know who I am. They call me, they message me, they're asking me about their relationship with him as if I want to fucking help them. Mind you, I did. You see what I'm talking about? The naivety? Because he was worth the wait. And I just wanted him to be happy. And so I would help these idiots. Yeah, I'm calling them idiots, God. Forgive me for this. You know I'm reading for filth right now. Because they were idiots. Why would you want to be with someone who's telling you their true love is someone else? Message. And then when he would be tired of them, he'd come back to me again. And my dumb ass would be sitting there waiting. Yeah, I was a dumbass. I was in love, but dumb. Because all the signs were showing me it was not being equally reciprocated. Maybe the emotions were there, but the actions were not. And then finally, after many, many years, he went off and married another person. Not me. Did not help me get out of the marriage that, mind you, I was stuck in for 20 years. Thanks to him and myself being stupid enough to agree to that. Why? Because I was doing it out of spite, because I couldn't believe the person I was waiting for would try to marry me off. Not realizing this person was so insecure, they just agreed to it because they assumed there had to be an affair or an attraction. And then I was also told that I was supposed to be the one to say no. So it was all a test. Long story short, this person was not worth the wait. The weight of being in other relationships while still waiting for them. Ruining relationships I was in because they weren't the one I wanted. And allowing this person to constantly interfere, call me, pop up in my life whenever they felt like it. And I was always there waiting. But you know what I had to learn? I had to learn that I was worth the wait. I was worth it. I was worth not having to wait for someone else too. And once I realized that, my value, then I was able to close the door. And that's what I want to help some of you with today. Figure out, is it worth the wait or nah? So ask yourself these questions to confirm whether you should wait or nah. Number 1, are we in love? Not just me. We. Do I know? Have they ever expressed it? Have they said they love me or they're in love with me? Do they know the difference? Or am I just going through these emotions? Number 2, do I have to chase them for attention? Because if you're chasing, you're not attracting. And that's a toxic twin flame sort of situationship. You don't want that. That's what I was in. You don't want to chase to get their attention and then they're running when you're trying to get it. And then when you pull yours back, then they come chasing after you. That's like a damn cat and mouse game, and you don't want to play that. Trust me, I've been there. 3, is this person showing they want to commit? And when I mean show, I don't mean just saying, I want to commit to you. I want to marry you. I want to be with you. I want to do this with you. No, I mean, are they making moves to show they want to commit? Have they presented you with a ring? Do they talk to you about your future together? Do you guys make plans for the future? Do you know what they want in life? Do they know what you want in life? Do they talk about the end of life with you? Are they making moves towards you? If not, then this person isn't showing you they want to commit. They're just saying it. Number 4, does sex play a major part in your relationship? Does sex play a major part in our relationship? Ask yourself that. If you had to remove sex, would there still be a relationship? For example, I'm in a long distance relationship temporarily. I had to go a year without sex, and so did he. But every day we spoke, the love was still the same. The attraction was still there. If you don't think that without giving sex to this person, they will stay in your life, then that means sex plays a major part in your relationship. And I don't know if this person's worth the wait or not. You could get sex anywhere. Good sex. Anywhere. You know? So don't stay waiting around for somebody because the sex is good. That's the stupidest reason I ever heard men say, women say, oh, but the pussy's good. Oh, but the dick is good. You sound stupid as fuck when your emotions are fucked up. You feel like shit. You don't feel loved. And your value is lowered because you're settling for whatever the fuck feels good in the moment, you know? Don't do it. That's the worst. If sex plays a major part, the worst reason to wait for someone. Lastly, number 5, can we work together through whatever is challenging our union, or do we need space? If you could work together with this person through whatever's challenging the union, then wait. But if it seems to be stuff that they need to do on their end, stuff you need to do on your end, then y'all need to give each other space. Back off. See if they're going to do what they have to do without you pressuring and pushing and guiding. See if you still have the passion and drive to do what you got to do on your end to get over any challenges without them inspiring you with dick or pussy. Or words of, feel me here longing for you. Okay? So that's how you can decipher if someone is worth the wait or not. There needs to be a balance. Okay? I'm sending y'all love and light on your journey through love. And I hope that this entire session brings you some great insight. Love y'all. Welcome to this special edition of Read Me Fulfilled. And this is a special edition because I ain't supposed to be really doing but so much work now. As we come into the end of the year, at least that's when I'm recording this. We're coming towards the new year. I'm supposed to be hibernating, getting ready to go on my Bonessa retreat, and just relax and love life. However, for a few days now, I've been getting hit with a need to do a love reading. So there's a few of you out there who need some clarity when it comes to love. So this reading is called What You Need to Know About Your Love Life Right Now, especially if you're confused. If you're pretty clear, you don't belong here. But if you're like, I don't know what is going on, I don't know what to do, I don't know which way to go, I don't know when I'm coming or going, I don't know what's happening, then this is your read, okay? You're going to get clarity today. Y'all know how my reads do. You will get clarity. Now, if you're looking for them to give you the answer, like do this. That's not how I work. You get guidance. You get signs. You get, you need to look this way, or maybe you need to question that. But we ain't never gonna say do this, do that, unless you have a huge mission that your ass is sleeping on. Then your guides are gonna get in your ass. Like, get your ass up, step into the light, and start doing what the fuck you supposed to be doing. So anyway, this isn't one of them type of reads. I'm still debating if I'm going to share this on both my pages or not. I think you guys are going to get the full read, the full session. And my other page, they're going to get half of it. And they're gonna have, my other channel going to have to come this way if they want the whole thing. So, we are doing a pick-a-roll reading. I wish I had like some kind of commercial song I could make for that. Pick-a-roll readings are, if you don't know, because I recently created them, is where I roll the dice for each pile, and you choose your pile based off of the astrological and the numerological numbers and signs and symbols that show up, and planetary symbol. Usually I'll give you the option of having a card to choose from as well. Spirit told me no. In this case, you're going to choose your love vibe straight up from the dice. All right, so I'm going to roll the dice 4 times. Let me get my pen because I also have to make a note of what each of these piles dice roll is. So I'm going to write this down. Pile 1, roll 2, roll 3, and roll 4. So you will be specifically selecting your pile based off of the roll. And what the roll is going to tell you is exactly what the energy or the vibe is around your love life right now. Okay? So, pile number 1. I'm going to roll them on the deck so you don't have to hear the dice hit the table. That should be on my nerves sometimes too when the people do the dice roll. All right. Pile number 1, you have, sorry guys, Uranus, the number 10, and the moon. Uranus, the number 10, and the moon. Okay. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. I just realized I was wrong for pile number 1. That wasn't Uranus. I'm sorry, guys. That was Pisces. So I'm about to say, why they didn't get a zodiac? I always mix Pisces and Uranus up because the symbols are similar-ish. Because this group actually got Uranus. I guess that was your guides waking me up like wrong. This is Uranus. All right, so pile 2, you have the zodiac sign of Scorpio. The number 2 and the planet Uranus. Okay. Pile 3. Pile 3, you have the zodiac sign Sagittarius, the number 7, and the planet Pluto. Okay, Sagittarius, the number 7, and Pluto for pile 3. And last but not least, pile 4. Pile 4, you have my zodiac sign, Aries, the number 12, and the planet Mercury. I think that's going to be my pile. Now, mind you, you don't choose the piles according to the zodiac sign. If it's not your sign, it doesn't matter. It's really just telling you the vibe of something that's happening in your love life. So take a deep breath in through your mouth because you guys need it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax, relate, release. Open up that heart center. Let some loving light energy come in. And your guides are ready for you guys now. So whichever numerological, astrological, and planetary sequence calls to you, that's the one you go for. I'll repeat them one last time. Pile number 1 is Pisces, 10, and the moon. Pile number 2 is Scorpio, 2, and Uranus. Pile number 3 is Sagittarius, 7, and Pluto. And pile number 4 is Aries, 12, and Mercury. And I'll be right back with pile number 1. Pile number 1. What is good? Yo, right before I started y'all read, my fiance sent me a message. So I don't know if my pile 1s you're considering somebody for long term, or you're already engaged, or somebody's thinking about it. I don't know, but that just was odd because I already spoke to him. Well, I didn't speak to him, but I kind of communicated. Anyway, that was just a side note, something you needed to be aware of. Maybe some of you are going to be proposed to soon. All right, so let's get with it. So the vibe around your love life right now, let's start with that. What's going on with my number ones? Well, let's start right off with the fact that you have Pisces energy around your love life. This means you're not really in an energy to accept a new love in at this time. When you're in Pisces energy, you're releasing, you're forgiving, and you're healing, and you're retreating. So right now, either you went through a breakup that you're still healing from, maybe you're currently going through releasing somebody, whatever the case may be, you're in the forgiving, releasing, healing mode right now. So if somebody does want to come in, they can't come in until that process is complete. Okay? So if you've been wondering why maybe someone's hesitant to offer you a commitment, why you haven't been able to attract people who can offer a commitment, it's because you have not completed forgiveness, healing, releasing, and all of that on your end. You also have the 10th house, which is the house of Capricorn energy. But the number 10 does give you an opportunity for new beginnings. It does speak of completing a cycle. The 10th house is also about being ambitious. It's about your career and your standing in society. So right now, that may be where you're focused on your work and your business and building your status. But there's a new beginning that's trying to come in, and it is going to take trust and faith because you have the moon here, which also means there are emotions under the surface. There are things unseen right now. So there may be feelings someone has for you that are not being revealed right now because you're still healing. You're still releasing somebody's energy. And you're still going through a process of learning to even forgive and understand and accept that some of these processes, it's just what you got to go through. It's what's necessary so that you can, be who you are and move forward in life. All right, so these are quick, to the point reads, okay? So where are you on love's journey? You need some clarity, and you pretty much kind of got it. But let's get you some more with the King of Cups. So it is a lot of very emotionally stable energy here of a masculine. We have the sun coming through. The Five of Swords. The Lovers. And the Six of Pentacles. All right, so where are you on love's journey? Well, either you are masculine energy who is really, really seeking love at this time because you've gone through some stuff when it comes to love that you're trying to heal from, and perhaps you feel it would be better done, you find your happiness better if you had company. But if you're not a masculine energy and you're a feminine energy, you have a masculine who's very much in love. I do feel love. Very much loves you. This person doesn't see you in a happy place, or maybe you're just not there yet. The sun was a little reversed, so it gives me the energy of joy and happiness that's on the horizon or all around a person, but they're still going through some stuff that was painful, so it's hard for them to see it. This is the center of your love's journey. So where you are right now is you're coming out of a time where maybe you were dealing with someone who was not emotionally stable, who manipulated with emotions, who could not see happiness or was very negative energy. Someone who, I almost feel like arguing and fighting is sport for them. They see it as a part of the relationship until you got really hurt and then you decided, I'm out of here. You don't want that. This is not what you want. There is a choice you have to choose, and I think you made that choice. There's somebody, they may not be very close to you. They may live at a distance. I don't see y'all in the same home, but the love is mutual. The love is mutual. With the Six of Pentacles here, this person is going to be what you need. Maybe you've been with someone before who took. This person's going to be a giver. There's going to be a balance between give and take. If you've been in relationships where you always felt like you was giving, always helping somebody, picking somebody's ass up, this one is not going to be like that. This person is going to try very hard to balance it out. What you give them, they will give back. It's going to be like, I almost see you being able to make money with this person. I see them really being a giver after you having come from what feels like kind of a argumentative time. Maybe that's why you're going through healing and everything. The prior relationship to this was someone who was very much into bickering and arguing. Somebody that you worried about a lot. Like in the back of your mind, you were never sure of their move or what they would do or their attitude. You're still healing from that. That's why your lover is still a kind of at a distance, but the love is there. The love is mutual, and where you are on your journey is you're in the healing process right now. Yeah, healing and releasing. What else we got? So it's currently healing or being activated so you can let in your divine mate. So you have the messenger. It does feel like something with communication. Maybe at this time you need to not fix. I don't like to say fix because that entails that something's broken or something's wrong. But maybe you want to fine tune how you communicate as well as how you receive messages. So I always read for the Magdalene Oracle because I love the book. So this card literally says, you will soon find yourself shining brightly, and as such you attract much admiration and attention from others. Our universe was born through a superluminous explosion of light in an instant. It expanded from a tiny point to span billions of light years in every direction. You two are about to experience a rapid expansion, which brings increased recognition in your field of work or study. I did say you seem to be more focused on your work. You will soon be looking over the horizon as you travel to far and distant lands. Be grateful for all the new experiences that are about to come your way and for all that you accomplish. Enjoy each moment, yet remain humble and grateful, for in doing so, you will attract even greater support from others. You are a beacon of light and hope, a source of great inspiration for many who cross your path. Go forth in love and light. So your guides let me know right now, yeah, you are preparing to turn your experiences into wisdom, and you are meant to be some kind of beacon. Some of you that came here may have dealt with domestic violence as well with someone. You're meant to speak on that. You're meant to be a light for women or men who have dealt with abusive relationships. And that could be verbal, physical, sexual, whatever, emotional. So right now it feels like you're being pushed into hibernation. You're being forced to heal at this time, to get your shit together, to make sure you let go of whatever toxic energy you were dealing with and step into the role you're meant to be in. There is a lover for you, but I do feel like you meet this soulmate when you step into your purpose. Or at least you come together with them, because if you know them already, you're not with them the way you want to be, because you have not fully healed, released the past, and stepped into your full purpose. So what's your desired perfect relationship going to feel like? Heart fire. Your desired perfect relationship is going to make you feel like you are on fire. Like your heart is so lit, so open. You're gonna know it immediately. You're gonna feel safe, but with heart fire, it's like a spark. It's like something that just feels like Like how they gave you the example of the world and how it was created, like this explosion. That's heart fire. It's like two things coming together and boom, this fire, this passion, just love. That's your perfect relationship, is where you just feel passionate about a person and that it's reciprocated. Where you just feel on fire, even sexually, by this person. Just the attraction is so intense. There's always a fire going between you and this person. You'll know you met them when you feel that intensity, when it's unbearable to be at a distance. So let's see. What are you supposed to learn from your current situationship? What is the other person supposed to be learning? And what are you guys supposed to learn together? So, you are supposed to learn out of this situationship or whatever you're going through right now is vision. That no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. So you're supposed to be learning at this time how to keep your vision, stick to your vision and your dream of what you want and what you desire. No matter what, you see the bigger picture. You know that you're going through these things because you are expanding. So you're not taking anything personally. You're taking it all as a lesson. That's what they want you to learn. Now, if you're dealing with someone, this is their lesson. They're supposed to be learning from you. And if you are not, this person that's coming in towards you is going through this lesson at this time. And that is detachment. They're learning to release old patterns and ideas that no longer serve their highest ideals of love. The person you're meant to be with or that you're dealing with right now is learning how to release and let go and not be codependent, and let go of old habits and ways. All right. And I guess being with you or dealing with you is helping them to learn that. And together, you are supposed to learn expression. That you guys are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So you guys are supposed to learn how to express yourselves authentically and lovingly together. So, your final card of advice, some guidance moving forward, comes from Rumi. This is your card. And it says, Layla, clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. That's that hostile energy. In the darkness of the cosmic void, the soul seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light where all is seen and understood. It must happen under cover of darkness. This is the way of nature and it must be honored. Clear the pain from your heart. Your tears are the sacred waters that will ensure your soul shall thrive. A new phase is imminent. I don't think there's nothing else I have to say. Rumi always cleans it up. That's what I got for you, my roll ones. Thank you for rolling with me today. I hope this brought you some clarity, this whole session today. Remember to ask yourself those questions that we discussed earlier to make sure that you ain't the problem, in coming together with the one. And that's what I got for y'all today. Give me a thumbs up because you love me. Subscribe to the channel because you love me. Or you know that these intuitive therapy sessions are helping you gain some clarity and feel supported and loved. All right, let me shut up. Go to the description for other ways we could vibe. Make sure you book your New Year, New Beginnings reading with me, 12-card pull for only $55 till the end of January. And if you feel like you need to know more than the vibe of each month, then book yourself just a personal general reading and see what the hell's going on and what your guides want to tell you. Got so much love for you guys. Peace, blessings, and all the amazing abundance that the universe is going to bestow upon people that are part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with part 2 later. Hey, part 2, or roll 2. I ain't gonna get used to that. Y'all know what I mean. Okay. So, my twos. I don't know what I'm feeling for y'all. I feel like you guys are not single. I feel like you guys are in, this is my, like the first pile felt like singles and people in long distance relationships, unsure. This pile feels like people in situationships. Like, I think I'm in a relationship, not really sure what to call it, don't know. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. I don't know. Anyway, if that's not you, you could choose another pal or you could stay here. But it does feel like situationships here. Um Shit, that's all they're letting me see. Wow. Okay. So your vibe right now is the vibe around your love life. You got Scorpio, the number 2, and Uranus. So right now your love life is going through a huge transformation, my twos. Being in the house of Scorpio is all about death and transformation. So right now, how you knew your love life to be, this is not it. You're in the, like going through a total, either it's chaotic right now and you're confused and you're like, I don't understand what's going on, or it's just different. You've never been in a relationship that was like this one. With the number 2 coming through, that does give me a feeling of some soulmate energy. So perhaps this situation is dealing with someone who's a soulmate. Maybe they're in a situation. Maybe you're dealing with a married person, or maybe you're the married person, or someone that's already in a commitment. It just feels like a little bit of messy energy. But you have the 2, so that always makes me think of 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands. It also makes me think of choices. So I do feel at this time you're kind of going through a transformation, and it's based on a choice you're going to make in regards to your soulmate or your match. This is also the second house of, which is Taurus, and that's a house of value. So you're in a place right now where you're really being pushed to recognize your worth and your value and what you bring to the table in a relationship. Maybe you're someone who always let people shit on you. Maybe you've always been the giver, 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 not getting shit back. Maybe you've always been the, I understand. Oh, that's what you're going through. I understand. If you're that person, this is your pal, because you're in a you're at a point right now where your guides want you to realize your worth and your value, and to understand that you bring a great amount of light and love to the relationships you're in. So if you've been constantly used and not getting what you want out of love, that's why you're paused right now and going through this big transformation. And with Uranus here, it's all about, Uranus is the planet of change. So you have, like, you're surrounded by change. Uranus is all about change and evolution. So either this is an old relationship that turned into a situationship that's evolving into something greater, or this is a relationship that it it's having issues and it's going through a transformation right now to change into something better. Whatever the case may be, your love life energy right now is transformation. It's going through a huge change. Okay, so let's see, where are you on love's journey? You need some clarity. Let's give it to you. So we have strength. We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. Hope I'm not holding those too close. Okay, where are you on love's journey? Well, you're in a place right now where it's going to take a lot of strength and courage to free yourself from feeling as if you're not in control, because you're not. The divine is in control right now. You're not steering the wheel. Right now, there's some karmic clearing that needs to be done. I do see something dealing with generational stuff. So maybe what you're going through right now in your love life is something that has been going on in your family for generations. And there's a need for that to change. Otherwise, relationships are going to constantly end with depression, regret, yeah, just really crying over something you can't control, something that was out of your control, um, because you let it be. Seven of Cups, so many options. So I will let you know, you have many, many, many admirers, my two. You have many options. There are people who are interested in you. I feel like you don't choose because you're scared you're going to make the wrong choice. Or some of you are not choosing because you're sitting here in this damn depressed state. Or holding on to the past, something that's over. Or you're crying over these empty cups when you still got two filled ones. You even got a beacon over here like, hey, look, all is not lost. But it does feel like from past experiences, you are in this energy right now of feeling like, I ain't never gonna find nobody. You know, what I did love is dead. You know, I ain't got no more left to give. But you do, because there's a lot coming your way. Wheel of Fortune is the center and it was reversed. So you're doing a karmic work right now. Some stuff that has to do with generational wealth and stability and loyalty. So if you're with someone who's in another relationship, that's something that has gone on in your for generations, and they're getting you to nip that. They don't want you to settle for that. If you're dealing with someone who is not giving you commitment, that's something that has often gone on in your for generations. You have to be the one that's going to actually be married. You know, it's something like that. Look at your family's history when it comes to relationships and marriages and things like that, and you'll see where you, in your relationships right now, are supposed to be the change. But it is going to take a lot of strength and courage. It's like you're freeing yourself from something that has been has had a hold on you all for generations. It does feel like the issue has a lot to do with the feminine energies in the family line, constantly going into depression over losses that were out of their control, and then settling or accepting, you know, something that really can't give them the fulfillment that they want. So you're meant to shift that. So where are you in your love journey right now? You are shifting generational challenges. Yeah. Things that they couldn't get through for generations. You're the one that has to flip that when it comes to your relationships. All right. Wow. So what's currently healing or being activated so you can let in your divine mate? The universal Christ. Now, I'm going to warn you guys. Y'all going to see Jesus a lot popping up with me lately. This is his first appearance on my Read for Filth channel, which I'm kind of shocked he showed up here. But he has been rocking with me close for the last few, I was going to say days, but nah, actually years. I'm not Christian, not in the sense of modern Christianity. I am more of a universal energy. And I feel that there's something here for you that's being healed with that. Maybe you disconnected from spirit or the world, but I'm going to read you from the book because I love this book. All right, so you have universal Christ. The emptiness you presently feel is helping you reconnect to aspects of your nature that you have kept repressed for some time. Let go of all the distractions that surround you at present and bring your awareness within. In the empty spaces of your solitude, you will find a hidden treasure. This is a period of profound self-discovery. You need only listen to the whispers inside your heart. Ask yourself what it is you truly want from life, and remember that when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make leads to an outcome which is necessary for you to grow in love and wisdom. You will emerge from this phase with a clear direction for your life. As a result of this, Some of your relationships are likely to go through major changes. Relationships that no longer serve you may come to an end, while others become stronger and more meaningful. Trust the inner guidance you receive. Okay. So that's what's being activated for you right now at this time. That was pretty clear. That's why I'm not adding. I don't really feel any extra channeled message coming through. So let's see, what is your destined perfect relationship going to feel like? So my twos, woman of light. Look at this light energy. Your relationship is supposed to be very like a spiritual union. Wow. Your ideal relationship will have you lit. You will feel light, bright. You will feel as if you are glowing. You will feel like God source energy has your back. You will feel so good. I feel your ideal perfect relationship will be a spiritual connection. Someone you can meditate with, pray with, talk about the Most High and ancestors with. Someone you can sit and look at readings and intuitive sessions with. Because that's your vibe. You are open to the universe's light, to the energy coming in. And you need someone who's going to match your light. All right. So what are you supposed to learn from this current situationship? What are they supposed to learn that's in it with you? And what are y'all supposed to learn together? Okay, so tolerance. You're learning to appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So maybe in the past you have been in relationships where you were unable to accept someone else's view or idea of things, and you are learning in the relationship or situationship you're in right now to appreciate other points of view. They are learning freedom. Whoever you're dealing with or whoever's coming in towards you is releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So maybe your person feels like they're stuck or like they can't move freely and do the things they want to do. Maybe they're in a relationship already or a marriage or something. Whatever the case may be, they're learning how to free themselves because whatever restriction is on them, it's self-imposed. It's not like someone's holding them down. It's a restriction that they can control. So they're learning that. And together you are meant to learn loyalty. You guys are meant to learn reliability. That reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So together you guys are learning how to be loyal. Maybe this person is a cheater and they're learning loyalty through you because of your loyalty. Maybe vice versa. Maybe you've always dealt with cheaters and now you're getting a taste of loyalty. Whatever the case may be, that is the lesson you guys are supposed to learn together, is being loyal. Wow. So last but not least, Rumi's advice for you moving forward. And this is your card. And it says, Star Mother Arrakis. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. So our star mother keeps an eye on all the wild games happening in the sacred playground of the earth, shining her divine justice and protection. No bully shall prevail over you. No bully from within you shall prevail either. You are the child so secure in the love of our mother that you can trust life and your ability to face whatever comes implicitly. Wow. You're pretty much being told you're protected. The motherly energy, the nurturing energy of the universe is shining its light on you and making sure that anybody that is not meaning you well will not prevail. So you don't have to be afraid to make a choice. Okay? You're so loved and protected and nurtured right now. Could even be for some of you a mother who has passed on. Yeah. Anything that comes your way, trust you're being guided and you can handle it and stay in your light. Look at all this light. You are meant to be doing a lot of spiritual work, because a lot of your the battles you deal with in life would be so much easily dealt with if you hone in and connect to your spirituality, whatever that is. Okay, y'all know me, I'm open, I'm spiritual, I'm a universal spirit, so I won't tell you religions. I tell you to form your own beliefs, take from what you feel resonates with you, and that's your spirituality. All right, sending you so much love, my pal twos. Give me a thumbs up if this resonated. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to book a reading, a personal one, or get my 12-month forecast of vibe for the next year, check out the description. All the information is there for how we can further connect. Share this video. Somebody else might be heartbroken somewhere and really need this guidance. And sending out so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that the universe is holding for you and will bestow upon you as soon as you open to receive for being a part of this tribe. Later, I'll be back with pile 3. Hey, roll number 3. What's good? All right, this is your read. I was standing. Let me sit my ass down. Okay, I was going to do your read and stand, and I used to do that back in the day, stand and do my reads. Yeah, I ain't doing that no more. Not doing that today, at least. Okay, so let me... Why did I go through all of that just now? Maybe there's something you used to do or used to allow in your relationships that now you're like, nah, not tolerating that shit no more. Because that issue just now just felt like something just not gonna do that no more. Gonna do what makes me feel comfortable. And that's what I'm hearing right now for you. Okay, so let's see. What's the vibe around your relationship right now? You got Sag, the number 7, and the planet Pluto. Wow. You might... the energy around your relationship is wild. It feels like a lot going on right now. Because just now when I started your reading, I heard someone come out of a room, someone go back in the room, somebody open another door. It's like either you're going through a transition where someone's leaving or you're the one leaving and someone new's coming in. Whatever the case may be, it's like someone's leaving, someone's coming in, it feels like that. So I don't know if that resonates with you. You just have a vibe like your relationship is going through some kind of shift, but right now and fast. You got Sagittarius energy. So your relationship may, at this time, you may actually be thinking about expanding your family. So this could be a relationship where families are coming together. Maybe you have one, they have one, or you have one. And whatever the case, it feels like a unit coming together and expanding. Maybe you'll come together and make more kids or expand on your relationship will grow or you'll work together. I also see this being a relationship that is dealing with culture. So either this person lives in another country or they are from another culture or a different religious background. I just see this relationship energy you're in right now. If you're not with someone, there's a need for you to expand. Maybe you need to travel. You need to see other cultures. There's something about expanding your view and visiting other places. Maybe you're traveling at this time. Whatever the case may be, the energy of right now that you're in so far with the Sagittarius energy has to do with growth and expansion and maybe growing your family or growing a business with a partner. You have the number 7 here. 7 is a sacred number usually associated to the energy of Christ. However, also in astrology, it's connected to the house of Libra, which is the house of partnerships, marriages, and contracts. So this is bringing me right back to this expansion of a family. maybe you are in a situation right now where you're thinking about marrying someone. Maybe you're engaged. Maybe you're already married. And maybe you're just here questioning, did I make the right choice? Is this the right person? And do the right thing? But if not, it does feel like there's a marriage on the horizon. You're in the energy right now where someone can propose to you. You might have to deal with the law, because House of Sagittarius also has to deal with the law. So I really do feel like this group here, if you don't feel like this is you, you're in an energy of being ready to be married. All right, either you're engaged, you're already married, or you and someone that you're supposed to be with are gonna come together. And when you come together, it's going to be marriage, because that spark is already triggered for you. With Pluto here, Pluto is just like, it rules the house of Scorpio, which the last pile got. So you might want to, maybe there's a message for you in pile 2 as well, my threes. But Pluto is all about rebirth and transformation. So, and regeneration and moving forward. So something, maybe you're in a marriage that's getting a huge transformation. Maybe a new kid, new child. Maybe you found out someone you was married to had a kid on the side while they was with you. Whatever the case may be, it's something about marriage, a committed relationship, growing and expanding it, and it going through a huge transformation at this time. Okay, so let's see, where are you on love's journey? Let's get you some more clarity, my threes. You have the Two of Wands, the Eight of Cups, I just realized I probably wasn't showing these cards correctly. I think I was showing them too close. The Four of Swords, the Hanged Man or Woman, and the Ten of Swords. My threes, every one of your cards came through reversed. So I'm going to read it in that way. So where are you on your love's journey right now? You want some clarity? You're supposed to be making a commitment to go on this journey, this always gives me Sag energy, like going off on an adventure, expanding, going towards what is calling to you. But there's a hesitancy with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, my threes, you're hesitant to walk away from something that is not, just doesn't look like it was maybe one time calling you, but look, that's a smoke signal. Sometimes smoke signals could just be smoke and no passion, no real fire there. And with this coming through reverse initially, it gives me the energy of something that once made you feel like I have to get there, I have to have that. It's no longer giving you that energy. But when the Eight of Cups comes reversed, there's still a hesitancy to walk away. So there's someone or something you're still stuck in. With the Four of Swords coming through, there's a need to heal, to retreat, to pull your energy back and rest. The Hanged Man came through upright, which means you gotten a new perspective. So my camera cut off. I'm hoping that you did get the full of this, but what's currently healing or being activated so you can let in your divine mate, you have heart and soul. Like, could you be more blunt? What is currently being healed or activated is heart and soul. So I'm going to read you from the book so you can get a little bit more insight. So it says, you are blessed and guided by the eternal spirit of love. A positive transformation is occurring in your life this very moment. Told you, transformation with that Pluto there. Can't avoid it. Close your eyes and feel yourself bathed in the love which stems from the heart of the goddess. This card is confirmation that all is unfolding as it should. There's no need for concern, so stop taking things so seriously and trust. All unfolds in perfect harmony. Life is always full of opportunity. I am guided and protected. I surrender my concerns to the goddess of eternal life. That's an affirmation for you, my threes. So, yeah, that's what is healing right now. That's what is being activated in you at this time on your love's journey. And I hope that was clear for you. Or did y'all need me to channel a little bit more information? But I think that's pretty blunt. All right. And what's your destined perfect relationship going to feel like, my threes? Whoo. Heart of God? I never got this card. I'm literally going to have to go to the book for you guys with this one. Heart of God immediately made me feel like your perfect relationship is going to feel like it's heaven sent. Like, yeah, freaking heaven sent. It's just going to feel like God has finally answered your prayers, is what I'm hearing. But this oracle holds a message for you, direct from the divine. I knew it. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth, and it's all sorted out. This situation you're in, this issue, this awakening that you seek and are living even now, is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. The creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. So you're getting a divine calling. This is something you have to go through. I don't know if this is something to bring you into your spiritual energy, because the 7 in this healing here is so significant to me. It's like they're right over this. There's a need for you to really pull your energy back, spiritually cleanse, heal, rest, or something. Okay, because you have a divine calling, I'm hearing. Bliss wants to come in, and that's what comes in when you let God in. The heart opens, and you can't even describe the feeling. And that's like the perfect love that's coming in for you. Divine bliss. You won't even be able to describe it. Okay? So the poem that goes with this card says, when souls are touched with love sublime and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time of words that speak without a sound. In gratitude we transcend space and bless the gifts we now can keep, of thoughts caress in soft embrace and eyes allowed in joy to weep. The moment's song that we compose will leave this life with no regret, and carry forth what we impose to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own, each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone and walk in peace, our hearts complete. You need to connect to source and heal, or do your spiritual work. If you want your heart to feel complete, you need to connect to the Most High. That is your medicine at this time for healing. All right. Wow. So your perfect relationship's going to feel like divine bliss, like heaven sent. Okay, we got that. So what are you supposed to learn from your current situationship? What are you supposed to learn? What are they supposed to learn? What y'all supposed to learn together? So you are learning creativity. You're learning to love to devise new ideas, innovations, forms of illumination. So maybe you're getting creative with, you're supposed to learn how to be either creative in how you communicate, how you express your love. But it could also be that in a relationship with the person you're thinking of, or the person that's trying to come in that you don't even know of yet, you're going to learn. You're meant to learn how to keep your creativity going and not lose it in focusing your energy on someone else in a relationship. What are they supposed to learn with you? Joy. You delight, they are going to delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that they do. So you are meant to show or teach whoever is coming towards you how to be happy. And yeah, sometimes you have to teach people to just focus on the good and have fun, lighten up. And together, you and your somebody are supposed to learn respect. You both supposed to learn to value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. Yeah, y'all should listen to number 2. They also got something with tolerance, and tolerance had to do with respecting everybody's unique perspective. So you have some info in role number 2 as well, my threes, only if you feel drawn. So last but not least, let's give you some guidance moving forward from Rumi. And this is your card. And the message says, the courage of your love. Love is the sunrise while thought is only a flashing light. Your heart is strong enough to overpower old patterns. Surrender into love's sanctuary without conditions or equivocation. You are not to give in to shaming stories that cast your regal lion-like nature in the falsehood of victimization or powerlessness. Roar at such lies until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath. Assert the dignity of your own heart and soul. Wow. So perhaps you feel shame from past relationships, or maybe this one. Maybe you have a pattern of either being cheated on or dealing with people who are not faithful in their relationships. Whatever the case may be, they're telling you not to shame yourself for these things, not to let yourself seem like a victim or like you were powerless. You had complete control over these situations. You choose who you're going to be with. Don't nobody kidnapped you and made you do what you did. You chose that. But you also choose the story that you tell yourself. So when you hear yourself telling yourself these lies about how you should be ashamed of what you've done, or this person is the reason why you're doing this, or whatever the case may be, don't listen to that. Stand in your light, in your dignity, in your own heart and soul. Wow. Your whole read was very, very synchronized, my threes. Tell yourself a different story. See yourself in a light of dignity because you deserve it. You're a holy energy on this planet. Very light. And that's probably why you feel a little topsy-turvy right now dealing with this situationship. But don't worry. Open up your heart. All of this about your heart. Work on that heart chakra, healing it, opening it back up to let love in, the right love, not any love, and you'll see things shift. That's what I got for you, my threes. I hope this helped you in some way. Give me a thumbs up if it did. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Check the description for how you could book a personal reading with me or intuitive therapy session, which I'm offering starting in 2024. I'd love to vibe. Share the video. There's other people who need this information, who are going through it this year, this time of the year. And on that note, I'm sending y'all so much light and love, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. And I'll be back with roll number 4. Hey, Pal 4. What the blood clot? Pal 4. You need a rest. You need a break. Right when I went to start your read, my battery says 20% left. You need to recharge. So it just made me think that maybe your love life is really draining your energy right now. Maybe you're thinking about it a lot. Maybe it's like the only thing in your mind, and it just feels like it's draining your energy. I feel like you need to recharge. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it for a while, or something to that effect, or seek help. I don't know, but it just feels like you're dwelling on something hard right now, and it's draining your energy. Okay, so where are you right now energetically when it comes to your love life? We got Aries. So you're about to start a new beginning. Your love life is about to take a whole new beginning. You have the 12th house. It's a house of Pisces, and so also the number 12 is a very sacred number as it represents the 12 apostles of Jesus Christ. I feel like you may have that energy. I don't know why that's coming through right now for you, my threes, that there's something as far as being a missionary, like speaking or evangelist, and not Christianity, but just a spiritual teacher, guide. I keep doing that because it makes me feel like someone who goes from place to place or is seen a lot of places, expressing, their connection to the divine. Interesting. I also feel like some of you may be in an energy where two relationships are coming together, because I see 3 as well, and it makes me think of a collab. Somebody who has a family joining with someone who doesn't, or 2 families coming together. It just feels like that's where you are right now, either bringing a union together. I'm also seeing that you have done releasing. You've done, you've been pulling your energy back. You are healing at this time. I do see there's still some forgiveness that you need to do that will clear your path a lot more when it comes to love. And you have Mercury here. So it's just, it feels like your energy in your love life is very open when it comes to communicating. So if you're with someone, you guys talk all the time. Like there's no secrets, there's nothing hidden. If you're not with someone, you're gonna meet them through some form of communication. They may email you, text you, DM you. You know how they do these days. You're gonna get hit up in some way. Maybe that's how you met this person, or you will meet them. But I do see communication, talking, speaking, and sharing being a big vibe you're in when it comes to your love life. So it's very important at this time you communicate and speak everything that you're feeling. Okay. And yeah, that's what I got. Let me leave that up here. So this feels like a new relationship, or one that is taking a new turn. All right. So where are you on love's journey? Let's get you some clarity, my 4s. Death and rebirth. Well, that makes sense. I said a brand new start. So you are going through transformation. I do feel hesitancy a little bit, so let me keep looking. The 8 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So many swords makes so much sense, because swords is like your mind, your thoughts, and speaking, communicating them. So where are you on your love's journey right now? You want some clarity? Something is trying to change right now, like ushering in a new beginning, and it wants to come in very quickly. But there is some hesitancy. There's a fear of a change, and there's a fear of leaving behind what's familiar. So that may be slowing things down. I feel fear. So on love's journey right now, you must be about to embark on something new. It just feels like there's fear around it, around going towards something that you are not familiar with, that you're not sure of. And it may be on both ends. It may be the person you're thinking of as well, who is also afraid and unsure. There's a lot of worry on this journey right now that's making things slow down. Now we have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So these two need to talk. These two need to communicate. And I do see communication coming in very quickly. Honest communication. So where are you on love's journey right now? You are at a point where you need to be honest about your fears, your worries, and your concerns as you're moving into this new energy. There are some things you have to speak. There's some things they need to speak. There are a lot of fears that need to, and worries that need to be settled and put to rest. I see this coming in soon. Also, if you're not with the person, I see them looking at you on social media, and they are going to contact you very soon. But you have to be free of the past. That's your block on your journey right now. Is your past is slowing you down. You being afraid to leave the familiar and what you know behind, and them as well, possibly. You guys need to be honest about this. When you can be honest about this and speak about your fears, you'll see things start to really move again, start to pick up speed again. Because it felt like things were moving very fast. Like this change, this new love, new life, or whatever was coming in really quickly. And now it feels like it's slowing. The momentum is slowing down. It's because there's some fears that need to be expressed, some things that need to be gotten out of the way first. Wow. Okay. So what's currently healing or being activated so you can let in your divine mate? The Matrix. I feel like illusion. Learning to understand what is real and what is not. But let's go to the book. So the Matrix says, trying to figure out why certain things happen is like attempting to piece together a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle while only having a few pieces of the puzzle in your possession. You cannot fully understand the present situation you're in using the logic of your finite mind. Just know that a bigger picture exists, even though it is not possible for you to see it at this time. Trust, for all that is happening is an act of love. Ultimately, you will discover the blessing. Have patience. You will look back on this period of your life and be thankful for all that is occurring now. Wow. So that's what's being activated for you and healed at this time. I wanted to add to it, but I think that was enough. So, what? And I got to hurry up because my battery only has 20% left. No, I'm not rushing. If it cuts off, I'll just recharge. All right, so what are you supposed to learn from your current situationship? I'm sorry, I skipped something. What's your destined perfect relationship going to feel like? Shakti. Wow. This makes me think of divine feminine energy, like just, whew, I'm going to read that one. Just makes me think divine feminine, like your perfect relationship is going to allow you to feel nurtured, loved, comforted, supported. It just feels like, feels really good. So this oracle brings you a message. You are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy. Because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, the energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Gotcha. So take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with health care that feels supportive, but also remember to rest. Get some time in nature and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. What did I say about when we started this, my battery dying and being drained? You need to rest. And I feel like rest your mind. They're already telling you patience. But they want you to know you're going through a spiritual awakening at this time, my fours. And so you can't allow yourself to be drained by things that are not of the utmost importance right now. Shakti is a divine feminine fire. She's the body awakened with light. She's like the divine feminine, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to the enlightenment of your body. So you can't remain how you once were. You're going through a huge change. It's impossible. You could try to lead the same life, be in the same relationship patterns, and like you're trying here to stay in the same relationship patterns and stuff. but it's not going to work. Your disguise is going to slip and people are going to wonder what happened to you. What has gotten into this person? But when you're on fire with the divine, you can't help but to be free and flow as you wish. You're not going to try to be good or fit in, you know? You're going to live fully and passionately. And that's what I'm getting. Like, your perfect love is going to allow you to be free and full. It's going to be out there. I feel like this is going to be a relationship that's like, your perfect relationship is like public affection. Somebody who's, you can just love on them and they just love on you, and there is no fear and no shame to it. Just a loving, nurturing energy. Okay, so your poem with this card says, I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are, who you become, and all the who's yet to come. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life, ever mindful of the change in the wind and the occasional tempest brewing. Loving you is having to make choices, knowing it isn't my fault. I can still choose to take it personally or just be, while I listen and watch you unfold. Your heart is a beauty I will always love. It's the part of you that hasn't changed much over time. When I lie beside you and hear you breathe, when I touch your skin or caress your hair, you are timeless, and I choose loving you. Wow, that was beautiful. Okay, so now we can see what you're supposed to learn from your current situationship, what they're supposed to learn from you, and what you guys are supposed to learn together. So you are learning self-love. Look at that. With Shakti coming through makes sense. You realize that love of self is necessary to love others. So you've been working on loving on you, taking care of you. And you realize, or you're supposed to be learning, that that is the only way that you'll be good enough for someone to love someone else, is if you love you first. They are learning individuality. They're learning to leave their unique stamp of love on everything they do. I feel like maybe the person you're thinking of, or the person that's coming in towards you, deals with a community where they can't really step out or do their own thing or be their own person. Maybe they're in a religious organization, or they come from a culture that has traditions. But this person, through you, is learning how to form their own, or they're going to learn how to form their own opinion, their own way, and make their own path and go outside of what is expected and traditional and become their own individual. Not having to listen to what other people tell them is right, but coming up with their own idea. And they are teaching you to love on yourself, that you have value and you are important. Now, together, virtue. You both are acknowledging your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So, together, you're going to learn that you are meant to do work together to help others. I do feel you are meant to do spiritual work with whoever your partner is. Or philanthropy, I'm hearing. Maybe charity work. Interesting, as always. Now let's get you some guidance from Rumi about moving forward in your love journey. And this is your card, my fours. And it says, you who show the way. Wow. And I just literally said, you're supposed to be showing other people and spiritual, whatever. Let's keep going. The logical mind finds consolation in reaching a level of comfort in life. Lovers are focused beyond their own comfort. So just as the sun breaks through darkness, bringing light to the world by simply being itself, so too does your inner sun, your soul. You are an inspiration to many and help many more than you realize. This is an acknowledgement of who and what you are, given freely because you are ready to receive it. So I do feel like, my fours, there's a love relationship. This relationship, when you're ready to let go of the past, that is honest, that will allow you to communicate how you feel freely, that will activate your divine feminine, whether you're a man or a woman, and make you feel nurtured and loved and just loving on you. They want you to know, like, you're ready to receive this because you in your daily life have been an inspiration and a guide to others. And I also feel this love union in some way, whatever this is meant to inspire others as well and show them the way, perhaps, to love. And that's what I got for you, my roll fours. If this resonated, and even if it didn't, give me a thumbs up for being here with you today and your guides. Show me some love. Join this channel and subscribe if you're new here. Check out the description for other ways we can vibe, book a personal reading or something, and join my tribe on Facebook for free events. I'm sending y'all so much love and light and luck on your journey of love. Now here's the read fulfilled part. All y'all that are clinging to the past, stop that shit. It's like you complain about the fucking past, but yet you still clinging to it. You complain about the fucking past, but yet you scared to leave it behind because it's what you know. Fuck that shit, yo. Open up to let something new in. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you're afraid to move forward, you're going to keep repeating the same stuff. You're not going to move forward on your journey. And all y'all motherfuckers, yeah, I said motherfuckers, that are settling for people who are not able to commit. Fuck them too. They could kick rocks. You're worthy. You have value. And valued items don't need to sit around and rot and rust. You need to be out there living your best life with the best energy around you. Okay? And that's my read fulfilled. Get your ass on your path in your journey. Stay connected to source. And anybody who is not going to walk that path in alignment with you, who wants to deter you off your mission, who wants to make you settle for some bullshit, fuck 'em. All right, guys. See you next time.